get this show on the road.
This is Dave from cheapbooks.com. I'm playing World of Tanks. The tank is the American T25. It's a Tier 8 medium tank. I wish I remember the name. Is this called Fisherman's Bay, the map, or Fisherman's Wharf, or something like that? So what I'm doing is I'm doing arty runs to go and kill the enemy artillery. This is the perfect tank to do it. I wish it were a little bit faster. And this is with the third engine. I upgraded the engine, hopefully, to get a little bit more performance. There's 3 enemy artillery units I'm going to be going after. One thing that you'll notice about this game is that it's actually safe to go across the middle, because the enemy usually avoids the middle. They usually travel, the heavy tanks that have the slow reload usually go where all the buildings are, and the rest of the tanks usually go on the other side. So we're going to give them some time to disperse. A minute has passed, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go straight up the middle, and I'm going to be looking for those enemy artillery units. Now bear in mind we have at least one enemy light tank we have to also deal with. And that tank right there, who just spotted me.
Ready to fire. Enemy is hit. Track hit. Enemy armor is hit. Enemy armor is damaged. We're immobilized. They killed our driver. I don't see the target.
Now I gotta run.
Track hit. One of our tracks is damaged. We've lost a track.
So they killed my driver, which means I'm going to be traveling very slowly.
Track hit. We're immobilized. Target acquired. We're dead for. Everyone get out.
Well, it looks like they found me. So exactly what happened, they had 2 scouts, the Chi-Ri and the AMX 1375. If I had pressed forward, they would have both attacked me. And plus there's snipers that are along the side. So it didn't quite work out, but that's okay. I'm going to get into another game with another tank, or possibly with the T69. And I'm going to do another SPG run. Let's see first if we have another tank that's appropriate. AMX 1375 is good for going after SPGs. I'm going to give it a shot. My camouflage expired on all of my tanks yesterday, and normally I recommend getting camo on your tanks. However, I'm not going to be playing this tank for more than the next 2 days, which is why I'm not getting the camouflage. I'm only going to be playing probably 4 games. Okay, so here we go. Ensk. I see three enemy SPGs, and I'm going to go after them. I don't know the safest way to get down there. You can't, if you go down the one line, there's a risk that there's someone guarding it. If you go down the rails, you could run into a lot of problems. I would say the most flexibility is down the 7 column and the 8 column. So that's where I'm going to head. Excuse me. You'll notice there's a lot of light tanks in this game also. Actually, I changed my mind. There's a lot of light tanks. There's only one enemy tank destroyer. I'm going to try a different route. I'm going to try taking the chance at this outside road here. And I'm going to head straight for that back wall. And hopefully it'll be SPG delight. As you can see, I have no idea how I'm driving through here.
Target acquired. Penetration. Bailout. This vehicle is heading.
Well, I spotted 2 SPGs that are still alive. And they had a tank destroyer there to protect them, so perhaps I got there too fast. Kind of stupid, Artie, unless you are simply kill farming. I guess they're arguing somebody killed somebody at T69. Okay, so that was a failed attempt, and what you notice differently is that I did not do a 1-minute delay or a 2-minute delay. I just hunted the enemy immediately. And when you do that, there's a risk that there's going to be some enemy tanks near the base. So I'm going to try another game. I'm going to check out this tank to see how he's equipped. One thing about light tanks and tank destroyers is that when they're on the move, their camouflage is their camouflage rating stays the same as if they're not on the move. Excuse me. See if I got another tank that would be good. Well, that E25 would be great. So let's take out the E25, which is right here, and let's see how he does hunting artillery. And he's got a fast reload too. This map is Prokhorovka, otherwise known as Fiery Salient. Excuse me. So there is one enemy artillery. I'm going to make a run for him, but I'm probably not going to do it immediately. Let's see what we got here. We've got a lot of tank destroyers. They've got a ton of medium tanks. Okay, here we go. So what I'm going to do at first is I'm going to do some spotting. I'm going to go to the center, probably with this A43, and I'm just going to make some runs, spot some enemy tanks. And spotting really isn't that effective when you don't have a lot of artillery, especially on this map. And the reason why is because if you spot the enemy, no one will be able to shoot at them. But what would happen if I just sat right here?
Permission to engage.
I could easily kill him.
Target lost.
Oops, maybe not. I'm going to advance a little bit. I don't know if I have Sixth Sense, so I'm not sure if someone will spot me as I advance. Got to advance very slowly. Bush to bush.
Ready to fire.
I could easily take him out. He's as good as dead. Excuse me, please. So I'm going to just sit here and let them take shots on these tanks.
Where'd they go? Ready to fire.
Just in case he spots me. Oops.
Let's find another
Now it's time for me to cruise. I got spotted. So I'm going to take this low area.
target acquired.
Oh!
Everyone get out.
So that's the danger of spotting. As you can see, he spotted our tanks. So 3 of our tanks died. And he spotted me. I had to do something. It was either retreat or go forward. And I wanted to go forward and head over towards their SPGs. We're ahead 8-4. So we have a strong advantage in this game. And I'm sure we're going to do fine. Let's move into another game. I'm sure that T-69 is back and ready to play. See what I need. 13 games, 7,700. So I think tomorrow my crew member is going to level up. Okay, so this map is Fjords. There's no enemy artillery. The last time I did this map, I succeeded at penetrating the enemy defenses. We took out their artillery units, and we hunted down the enemy, and we capped them. And although we were ahead on the cap, it came out as a draw. I'm going to head to this open field area because I have an advantage with the autoloader. I can nail these tanks over and over again.
Time to roll out.
And my cannon is better than a lot of these other tanks, so they should fear me. This open field, when you enter the field, it's actually a hill. And that's important to know because you're pretty safe. You can come over here, and if the enemy's on the other side, they can't really hit you or anything. I want to avoid the crossfire, so I'm going to stay up here on the north. Well, there's a big mountain over there. Where'd that come from? Oh, okay, that's just... we haven't made it to the field yet. We're just entering the field right now. So I want to avoid getting crossfire. I got this rock over here. I've got this lower level.
Target acquired. Ammo storage is hit. We're lucky it didn't blow. I don't see the target.
Unfortunately, I didn't hit anything. Now I gotta run while someone is shooting at me.
One of our tracks is damaged. One of our gas tanks ruptured. We're low on fuel.
And there's the crossfire that you don't want to have.
We're down.
Okay, well,
Everyone get out.
there's that. Let's try again. Mental note. Next time, don't go that way. Okay, what do we got here? I think all of my vehicles are busy, so I'm going to take out this tank destroyer. See how he does. Tank destroyer. So the one where we were ahead and unfortunately I died on my way to the SPG, we won that game. So this is the highway map. This is a T25/2. It's a tier 7 tank destroyer. I think there used to be a sniping location over here, but they may have removed it. There used to be some billboards. There's I see like a billboard up ahead, and there was like a billboard, and you would be behind the billboard up on a hill, and you'd be able to snipe the enemy. So I'm going to see if I can find that location. The other choice is to head to town.
Let's get this show on the road.
Heading to town guarantees you're going to encounter some tanks. It's going to be a little bit difficult because they're constantly hiding when they're in town. And if they're hiding, it's not good for me, obviously. So the billboard is over there. And you used to be able to hide behind the billboard, but it looks like maybe they removed whatever cover used to be there. And that's where we would sit. So I'm going to try this other area. And I'm going to sit all the way back here. And hopefully they won't see me. When a tree falls down, it's no longer considered cover. I don't know if they changed the game, but traditionally that was the rule. Unfortunately, I can't see whatever's out there. I can't hit that tank. Oh, he's not doing too well. I didn't get the number for his distance. It looked like 382.
Critical hit.
Come on, Churchill.
Enemy is hit.
Yep, you got it, buddy. You are hit. I once was shooting at a tank. It was a fast-moving tank through cover like this, and I nailed him and I killed him, and I was moving in his direction, so I was driving towards him as I was shooting at him, and I killed him, and when I cleared the trees, I had shot through the window of a house, which was really cool. He was behind the house, and he was driving behind the house. It's not like he was just sitting there. Just got that lucky shot in. So I don't see any shots over here. Let's see how we're doing this way. Nothing. Obviously, if you ain't got nothing, you got to relocate. Come on, buddy. Come on.
Ready to fire.
So I'm going to relocate. Come on, Churchill. I don't know how I'm missing this guy.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
There's a tank right there. Unfortunately, just lost sight of him.
Target acquired. Let's find another target. Penetration.
Trying to shoot behind him. Oh, I missed that tank again. He disappeared already.
Critical hit. Target acquired. Target released.
Got to shoot in front of him. Predict where he's going.
They're knocked down.
That was just a blind shot. Why is this guy coming back here? You know, there's a tank over there. You know that there's at least one or two tanks over there. Why are you running away? And now they're capping us. Our Hellcat, like a coward, ran away. Maybe he's trying to reposition.
Enemy armor is damaged.
So the base isn't far. Me and the Hellcat are going to have to nail who's over there. And I'm at full health. As is the Hellcat. Don't want to hit anything. Don't want him to know where I'm coming from.
Target. Enemy vehicle destroyed. One of our tracks is damaged. Ready to fire. We're immobilized. Enemy armor is hit.
What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it, buddy? What are you going to do about it?
Truck fixed. Let's roll.
What are you going to do about it? That's what you're going to do. Nothing. Okay, so let's head across the river. You'll notice how as I turned, the turret stayed pointing in that direction. There's some tanks over here that don't want to be alive anymore. Oh, he moved. Stop moving. Come on.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
That's what I like to see. From America with love.
Enemy is hit.
Something happened. Oh, they capped. So I got 5 kills. $4,400 for experience. And I didn't even make it to number 1. The KV-5 did. What did the KV-5 do that was so amazing? The KV-5! It's amazing. So he got 6 penetrations, and he did 1,200 spotting damage. That's why he got up to number 1. I did 440 spotting damage, which was probably when I was at the cap, and the Hellcat was hitting that 1357 or whatever it was. And I got 11 penetrations. I missed a lot of I don't know, that Churchill. I kept missing him for some reason. Okay, so that was a really good game. Let's see if there's anything else interesting here. Got a couple medals. First class, destroy 4 or 5 enemies, cause more damage to enemy vehicles than my hit points, damage enemy vehicles, modules, or crew at least 5 times. Wow. I was a pain in their butt. Okay, so that is the T25/2.